Fala Hypernauta, seja bem-vindo ao Hyperverso, aqui quem vos fala é o Fox e hoje lhes trago novamente Starfield. Por que não, né? Vamos continuar explorando o espaço e temos umas pendências a resolver com a Frota Escarlate, de descobrir o que está acontecendo lá dentro. Na última live a gente viu que fomos aceitos pela Frota Escarlate para operar lá por dentro, só que pelo disfarce lá da UC, tendo a análise direitinho para saber o que está acontecendo lá por dentro da maior base de piratas desses sistemas colonizados pela humanidade. Então, tá na hora de continuar espionando e, infelizmente, agora, galera, pra quem tava na última live, o objetivo é falar com aquele chato do Matis. Não tô muito ansioso pra isso, não. Mas a gente tenta. A galera deve estar percebendo um pouquinho da voz meio esquisita, porque eu ainda tô um pouquinho doente. Só um pouquinho. Nada demais, não. Essa aí. Trouxe aqui pra poder ajudar um pouquinho. Mas já vi que caguei a barba. Olha que maravilha. Legal, hein? Então vamos lá. Onde é que esse maluco tá aqui? Na chave. Eu tenho que ir na chave pra falar com ele. Eu vou aproveitar uma pausa de 30 segundinhos aqui pra poder lavar a mão e não ficar cagando o controle todo de açaí. Um minutinho. Ok, tudo certo. Agora eu não tô mais com a barba cagada de açaí, eu posso jogar o jogo direito. Ah, cadê? A base tá aqui.
Is well outside my wheelhouse. You'd best do all the talking.
Mas essa é a intenção, Sarah. Ah, aqui que tá uns piratão.
If you got any spare creds, you just need to unload some junk, head to the depot.
Ah, já tá aqui o infeliz.
First, we won't have any.
Hey, I want to talk to you.
Eu não quero não.
Thanks to you, Delgado's cutting me from the fleet. Well, you know what? You better get your own fleet, because I'm coming after you.
Salve, Jota, tranquilo? Olha só.
Stayed to give you a message.
Aqui,
but you
ó,
better
na minha
start
frente.
looking over your shoulder. You'll never know when I'll be right behind you, ready to pull the trigger.
Like my colleague said, it was so nice of you to stay and wish us well.
Now get the hell out of me way.
É isso aí, já tá aqui. Cara chato demais. Agora ele não vai encher meu saco, banir, conseguir fazer ele ser banido dos piratas.
Absolute mayhem.
Nem os piratas querem ele perto mais.
There you are. All right, look. I've been lining up a score with that asshole roll call from the Siren of the Stars for months. I'm not about to let a payday slip through my fingers. So guess what? You're gonna finish the job for me.
Seems to me instead of
Não.
trying deep space for stick change, we got a much bigger target right here at home.
A lot of jingle in those pockets, Bob.
Of course you'll get a cut. That's how everything works around here. Why would this be any different? Rokov's been tipping me off about some kind of bullshit charity event that the Siren of the Stars is hosting. At the event, they're gonna give away something called Earth Savior Award, which is worth tens of thousands of credits.
Isso.
So it's simple. While you're on the Siren, swiping those gal bank credentials, I want you to grab that award and bring it to me.
Pra passear o quê, pô? Vai merecer seu troféu.
Yeah, very funny. You're hilarious. You should stand up on the bar here and start telling more jokes. This crowd would eat it up. Look, you can make all the jokes and excuses you want. But if you don't come back with the ES award, I'm gonna deduct it from your pay. Either way, I get my money. How much you walk away with is in your own hands. Got it?
Unless you plan to walk away empty-handed, she really isn't giving us a choice.
Exatamente, talvez eu aceite. É o metal comendo solto no fundo.
You do whatever you want. I'm trying to offer you extra money and you're throwing it in my face? I'm gonna remember that.
Você não vai lembrar disso, que eu vou te matar.
Rook, we're done here. Now, get your ass to the Siren and bring me my goods.
Tá bom.
Stay sharp, Rook.
Visiting with the Crimson Fleet, eh? Always a pleasure.
Com certeza, Sarah. É uma maravilha ficar aqui.
I've got bells in every system.
Agora tem que relatar pro comandante. Cara, estão planejando roubar um cruzeiro em um evento de ricão e banco, né? Vamos relatar isso pra justiça antes, né? Salve, Gosto, tranquilo?
Docking procedure is complete.
Vamos lá falar com o brabo, o Ikandi. Maluco, é o careca mais lisa que bola de gude.
I woke up in the middle of the night once.
You're back. So how did it go?
Aí.
Then things are moving forward. Perfect.
Nice job, Rook.
I was certain we'd fool Delgado, but never. She's a sharp one. Overcoming her scrutiny is no small matter. Did you discover anything worth reporting yet? Legacy. Why does that sound familiar? Wait a moment. Are you telling me Delgado may have actually located Crix's legacy?
Excuse me, Commander. Did you say
Fui eu
Crix's legacy?
que localizei.
Please tell me you aren't
Entenda a
seriously going to
diferença.
give that any credence. Everyone knows that's just I don't know, a myth.
I'm holding tangible confirmation of the word legacy attached to Crix's name. That's too much of a coincidence to attribute to myth.
I suppose it's possible, sir. Intelligence picked up a bit of chatter on that subject recently. We assumed it was some sort of tall tale or a story to attract recruits to their cause.
É, uma nave cheia de dinheiro abatida há muito tempo atrás. Não vejo como pode ser impossível.
Nope. There are no records of a gal bank transport named the Legacy in the database. I think Delgado's trying to manipulate you.
É porque o banco sempre relata tudo para as autoridades, né?
I think there's no record because Gal Bank is hiding something.
Olha, cara esperto, já sacou.
If he risked his own neck to get that information, then he must be onto something. We have to take this seriously. What's your next move?
Eu vou pro cruzeiro.
Clever, Delgado. Very clever. If I were in your place, I'd be trying to do the exact same thing. We can't let Delgado get his hands on what could potentially turn out to be the largest haul of credits the Crimson Fleet's ever seen.
Concordo.
Maybe I should head out to New Atlantis, sir. I could press the Gal Bank execs for information. Get ahead of everything.
No. Let's allow this to run its course. We have our agent here feeding us information. I think that's good enough for now. There's more to this than just finding the location of the transport. Jasper Cricks was clever. For some reason, he never got there.
Ah, mas aí não é porque o cara não chegou que isso não significa que eu não vai chegar, né?
It's imperative that you do. If the Crimson Fleet gets its hands on a transport full of currency, it would be disastrous for the settled systems. I need you to do whatever you can to bring us more information. And for God's sake, don't kill anyone on that Starliner. You're both dismissed.
Ih, tô vendo aqui que a legenda não tá aparecendo pra vocês. Olha que legal. Muito maneiro. Problemas serão resolvidos permanentemente no futuro, hein? Permanentemente. Palhaçada. O cara falando ali, quando eu fui ver aqui pro lado no OBS, cadê a legenda pra galera? Foi mal aí, gente. Falha técnica.
I have things for you. We have a clean dock, right on the money.
About time you showed up. All right, I want to know what's going on. I've been trying to get Delgado's attention for, I don't know, 3 years now. And what do I get? Nothing but radio silence. Then out of nowhere, just when Neva and I are closing in on a huge score of our own, Delgado orders me to help you out. Yeah, I figured you'd say something like that. Just another one of Delgado's loyal little soldiers, huh? Fine, have it your way. So Neva's message said you were here for Dombrowski. Was that all she sent you here to do? Or was there something else you were sent here to steal?
Ah, vamos roubar o prêmio aí.
Did she now? I can't believe she's trying to cut me out of this deal. Without me, the award never would have ended up here in the first place. She told you to hold that over my head, did she? Oh, that witch. Fine, I'll help. But you're doing all the legwork, and I'm still taking my cut of the payout. Anyway, we'll get to that later. First, we have a much bigger fish to fry. So why are you targeting a Gal Bank exec anyway? Not exactly your average Crimson Fleet prey. Why the interest?
Não te interessa, não.
Oh, I see. We're playing this game now. Fine, fine. Well, you might as well turn around and hop back aboard your ship because you're not getting near Dombrowski without my help.
Like him or not, he's the Siren's captain, so his assistance is going to be invaluable. Maybe we should hear what he has to say.
No.
Well, well. It appears we have a mind reader here. You're absolutely right. I don't want money. I want back into the Crimson Fleet. It's as simple as that. That's a disturbing way to put it. But I suppose that's the best offer I'm gonna get, so I'll take it. Dombrowski's a full-timer aboard the Siren of the Stars. Probably spends more time cruising the space lanes than actually working. Fortunately, the Siren is hosting the Terran Preservation Society charity gala. Larry won't be able to resist showing off his VIP clout. To get what you need, you're gonna have to attend the gala, talk to his fellow philanthropists, and dig up some dirt.
Oh God. I'd rather hunt down Varun's zealots than mingle with those egotistical frauds.
Eu também. Vou ter que meter terninho pra poder mandar no meio de gente riquinha pra roubar eles sem ser visto. Ah, genérico.
Yeah, well, lucky for you, it's not black tie, so you'll be fine. This card will allow you to access the Starfield ballroom.
Ah, então não precisa de roupa assim. Show, show.
Relaxing in one of the upper level lounges. Head inside and mingle with the crowd. No one likes Dombrowski, so they'll be more than happy to share his dirty secrets. He's a VIP executive, which means he either worked really, really hard using blood, sweat, and tears to make the arduous climb to the top, or he backstabbed, lied, cheated, and betrayed his way up the corporate ladder. From what I've heard, it's the second option. Now you're speaking my language. Oh, there's one last thing. Dryden equips all of their starliners with the latest acoustic threat detection. Meaning that you lose patience and kill anyone aboard the ship, security will be alerted and all hell will break loose. Anyway, I suppose that's enough to get you started. Good luck.
Ou seja, eu não posso matar ninguém com tiro, né? Na facada eu posso.
As long as you remember that I'm getting paid my cut, I'll help you with... What's the status? Okay, then let me point you to the person in charge of the award. Her name's Sheila Holbrook, and you can probably find her in the Starfield ballroom. I'd press her to reveal where the award's hidden, and we can go from there. And if you're thinking of pulling the trigger on poor Miss Holbrook, remember that any gunfire is gonna set off the ship's alarms.
Ok. Então vamos lá. Salve, Du. Como é que tá aí? Como é que tá seu gordonauta? Tem que me vestir pra ocasião. Então vamos de roupa de Neo City. Ah, se tá tudo bem, tá ótimo, então. Tem que falar com a Sheila pra ver onde é que eu vou roubar esse prêmio.
These newer vessels more or less run autonomously, which doesn't leave much for the crew to do around here.
This is one of Triton's.
Já fez essa missão aqui, Du? Cadê a Sheila? A gente tá com as missões ativas aqui que eu não ativei. Ok, né? A Sheila aqui.
That view is
Yes, I'm extremely busy preparing for the award ceremony, so this better be important. Yes, I am. Actually, I've been entrusted with the transfer of the award for the last 7 of its 9 years.
Olha
Why
ela.
do you ask? In my cabin? Oh, please. Why would I do something so foolish? I'll have you know that the award is locked inside the master safe, located at the purser's office. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have much more important things on my agenda than to speak to the likes of you.
É o quê? Calma aí, gente. Pelos poderes de Quick Save, eu invoco vários tiros. Ah, o jogo não deixa matar ela. Ok. Tá bom. Agora vamos lá, então.
The ship's purser can assist you with any matters regarding the security of your items.
De hóspede. Vamos lá.
Any complaints about your cruise should be directed to one of
Posso
the
pular aqui?
quite a lovely starliner.
Nothing but the best for the society.
Ou não? Não precisa pular, né? Tá moscando aqui.
So, what brings you aboard?
I certainly hope they decide to hold all future society events aboard a starliner.
An open bar would have been nice, but
Trident's couch was
Ei, ficar escutando a galera.
The society ship has only outdone herself this time.
Have you tried the canapes? Horrid. Positively horrid.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Mind moving along? I'm trying to enjoy the celebration.
Tá bom, mano.
Hello. Are you a member of the society?
So, what brings you aboard?
Quite a lovely starliner. Nothing but the best for the society, eh?
That view is absolutely spectacular, isn't it?
Hello. Are you a member of the society?
Quantas pessoas tem aqui?
Here for business
Quantas eu
or
tenho que
pleasure?
falar?
I certainly
tá.
hope they decide to hold
Qualquer um.
all future society events
Ah,
aboard a
tá ótimo.
starliner. I heard he uses Galbank's VIP suite on the Siren of the Stars almost monthly. Does the man ever do any real work? Benjamin Bayou of Neon won the award the first time it was presented. But he dropped out of the society a couple of years back. I'm a silver member of the society, but only 100,000 more credits and I hit the gold tier.
Nossa. É isso mesmo. Vai lá, continua dando dinheiro aí, seu trouxa.
This the society chair is really... Let's put it this way. He screwed over so many people, if he suddenly disappeared from the universe, I don't think anyone would miss him.
Caraca, altas acusações.
I missed out on the award to someone else last year, so this year I doubled my contributions to the society. Fingers crossed.
Vamos ver, né?
It's a shame that the Earth ended in such a sorry
Boa noite.
state, but I'm glad the society has the nerve to do something about it.
Entendi. Então você não
That's
faz
all
pra
then?
nada.
Okay.
Caraca, desde sábado sem jogar Starfield? Que isso?
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
É tenso, hein?
Have you tried the
But Trident's gouging us for every credit we've got.
I don't know why Larry's attending this event. He could care less about any planet, let alone the Earth. Even if I was offered the award, I wouldn't take it. Can you imagine the security nightmare I'd have to deal with? No, thank you.
É exatamente isso que eu tô tendo que prestar
Donations
atenção.
to the society can be debited from my bank account on a monthly basis. I barely have to lift a finger to help.
Você tem doação no débito
Don't
automático?
forget to donate
Isso
to
te
the
torna uma
cause.
pessoa muito maneira.
Here for business or pleasure?
So, what brings you aboard?
Sorry, can we do this later? I'm busy.
É, tá
Have you tried the
complicado, hein?
canopies? Horrid. Positively horrid.
Quite a lovely starliner. Nothing but the best for the society.
That view is... Larry has an A-level executive rating over at Galbank, which means he has access to everyone's accounts at the
Nossa.
touch of a button. Sheila Holbrook is chair of the award committee this year. The way she dotes over that glorified trophy, you'd think it was her own child.
Ok, né?
Is this about that feature SSN ran a few years ago? I can assure you, this is a legitimate charity organization. Nice to have met you.
Quero puxar o dedo do gatilho em todo mundo aqui.
Society events aboard a starliner.
I'm sorry, but unless you're reporting a security situation, I need to get back to my...
Eu posso entrar aqui?
Don't forget to keep your Starview pass handy
Pleased
at
to
all
make your
times,
acquaintance.
or you won't have access.
His behavior toward women is abominable. That man really ought to be ashamed of himself.
Que isso, hein?
Sheila Holbrook is chair of the award committee this year. The way she dotes over that glorified trophy, you'd think it was her own child.
Ok,
Enjoy
estão
the rest
repetindo
of the
coisa.
event.
An open bar would have been nice, but
Trident's gouging us for every credit.
Não tem informação nenhuma que presta aqui.
Please remain in secret.
With all the worthy causes in the settled systems, you'd think people wouldn't waste money on these pretentious luxuries.
If your voyage is unsatisfactory in any way. Welcome to the Purser's office. I'm Chief Purser Murata. How can I be of assistance today? Oh, absolutely. The safe is magnetically sealed and shielded with multiple layers of fully damage-resistant, vacuum-proof plating. In the unlikely event our vessel is boarded and the threat detection alarm is triggered, the safe will be permanently sealed until it reaches port. In the even more unlikely event this ship is destroyed, we can assure you that your loved ones will be able to recover your goods from the wreckage. So,
Caraca.
as you can imagine, your property will be completely secure until you decide to retrieve them from our safe. I've only seen it briefly myself, but I can assure you that it's quite lovely. Unfortunately, The item is locked inside of our safe, which can only be accessed. Is there anything else I can... Well,
Okay.
if you change your mind, I'll be here. Have a wonderful trip. Have a safe journey.
Agora, onde é que eu vou achar essa chave?
Obey all posted safety and mustering instructions.
This society chair is...
Must you continue these unwelcome interruptions? I'm a very busy woman.
Tô ocupada demais pra levar uma bala na cara?
Excuse me? And why in goodness name would And why in goodness name would I possibly agree to that ridiculous... What?
E?
No, that's not true. You know what? You might be... Wait, no, what am I wish...
Caraca! Ainda bem que a gente tem aquele cheat code de carregar o autosave, o save, né? E tentar de novo.
The society chair is real.
Must you continue?
Aham, tô doido pra dar um tiro em você.
Excuse me? And why in good... And why in goodness... That makes a lot of sense.
Não faz não,
now that
mano.
I think about it. I'm glad you understand the position I'm in here. Oh, just take the damn thing already. Listen, maybe you can keep this between us.
Ok.
I've done this particular runs.
E cadê o Larry Dombrowski? Vou matar ele. Olha.
This must be where the passengers store their valuables while the siren is underway.
Ok, né? Eu simplesmente pude pegar. Só porque eu tenho uma chave de acesso. Não é muito esperta não, hein? E aí, tem que perguntar pra mais gente sobre o tal do Larry. Incrível.
In the event of a lockdown, remember to return to your cabin in a quiet and orderly fashion.
Hello. Are you a member of the society?
Hello. Are you a member of the society?
O que eu posso perguntar
In the
essa
event of a
parada, hein?
lockdown, remember to return to your cabin in a quiet and orderly fashion. If you have any specific requests, don't forget to keep your Starview pass handy at all times. We'll have access to the phone.
So, what brings you
Alguém com
aboard?
nome diferente?
The society chair has really outdone herself.
I certainly hope that... He's been spending a lot of time with Claudia Swist. Quality time, if you catch my meaning. I'm certain his wife doesn't know a thing about it.
Ah.
Enjoy the rest of the
Cadê
event.
essa Cláudia Swist?
Here for business or pleasure?
Gente, tá com uns marcadores, nada a ver, cara. a Cláudia Swift?
Have you tried the canapes? Horrid. Positively horrid.
Cláudia Swift. Vamos procurar a Cláudia. Oh, não.
An open bar would be nice.
That view is
Quite a
absolutely
lovely
spectacular,
starlight.
isn't it?
Nothing but
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Please remember to obey all posted safety.
Olha o Larry aqui.
I've done this particular cruise run several times.
I'm sorry. I don't believe we've met. No, I don't believe we'll be talking. I'm certain we've never been acquainted before, so I'll do you the courtesy of forewarning. When you approach me, I'd highly advise you to choose your words carefully. I think we're done here.
Ok. Mato depois então.
Here for business?
Quando não tiver dois seguranças olhando pra
I
você.
certainly hope they decide to hold all future society events aboard a Starliner.
Ok, mas cadê essa Cláudia Swift?
Have you tried the canapes? Horrid.
Quem é a Cláudia Swift? É a mulher que eu falei, por acaso? Não, a Sheila. Será que tá pra cá?
Any complaints about your cruise should be directed to one.
Ah, e aí, Du? Como é que foi? Vai tentar sua chance ou não? Vai dar o bote? Porque ela é... Ela tem a crença aí da casa de Varum. Ela acredita na grande serpente, no grande ofídio.
If you have any needs, please enter a request into the computer located at the...
Can you believe the size of this cabin? It's large enough to accommodate a family of 12. God, what a ridiculous waste of space.
We have a range of excursions available at all of our destinations.
Cadê a Cláudia? Ah, tá ali. Eu acho. Qual é?
Sorry, do I know you?
É, isso aí.
Okay, that's a hell of a... Why don't you cut the crap before I tell my partner that you're harassing me? Believe me, you don't want to piss him off. His wife? Oh, for the love of God. I told Larry to keep his big mouth shut, but did he listen? No. He had to impress his friends and treat me like a trophy. Look, I've been in this business for a long time, and I know how this game works. So let's skip all the banter and get it over with. What's it gonna take to make... If I give you dirt on that son of a bitch Dombrowski, all I'm doing is endangering myself. Why? What the hell? Dombrowski has us mixed up with the Crimson Fleet?
É.
That's true. You have come this far already. All right.
Vamos saber que
You've
você
made your
entende pelos olhos da razão.
You know, this whole thing really pisses me off. Larry and I had the perfect scheme where thousands of credits all worked out, and then he goes and flushes the whole thing down the toilet.
If you're angry at anybody, it should be yourself for getting mixed up in this ridiculous scheme in the first place.
Judge me all you want, lady. At this point, if I'm going down, then all I'm focused on is dragging Larry down with me. Yeah, I'm getting to that. Larry got together with myself and this other guy, Gabriel Vera. He's some bigwig over at UC Security. I doctored the transactions, Larry wiped them off the system, and Vera kept the legal pressure off of us. We were scamming Galbank for months. It was going well until I discovered Larry was cheating everyone by changing each transaction in his favor before deleting them. I wish I had some. Maybe you should try talking to Gabriel Vera. If he doesn't want to cooperate, just mention my name. Good luck. I hope you hurt Dombrowski. Nail his ass right to the wall.
Com certeza.
You okay?
Hello.
That was a hell of a
You're
jump.
here for the... Dombrowski, he's the exec holding court over in the VIP area of the ballroom. Yeah, sorry, I work for UC Security, not Galbank. I don't really know him personally. Claudia sent you, did she? Look, friend, I don't know if you're just a little drunk, maybe whatever you think you know about me. You're dead wrong.
You're a liar and an absolute disgrace to the United Colonies.
Concordo.
Just in case you weren't aware, I am the authorities.
Na verdade, eu tenho rank maior do que você. As armadas, tá? Cala a boca aí.
I work for UC Security. Who do you think people will believe?
Vem aí essa de botar... Eu trabalho na segurança. Eu trabalho na bodega da colônia. Das Colônias Unidas. O rank de comandante da capitã... Mano, eu comando a divisão de xenobiologia. Você tem noção disso? Eu salvei a merda das Colônias Unidas de uma praga de terror morfo. Vão acreditar em você? E eu ainda tô falando a verdade, mano. Ah, não enche? Eu peço pra investigar você em um segundo ser investigado. Ó, furo de roteiro aí, cara.
Hello, are you
I saw your little exchange with Vera. Keep that up and I guarantee that imbecile's gonna demand that you be arrested. Which is why he's threatening you. We need hard evidence of their scheme. The problem is he's not gonna talk to you in public. We need... Smart. If there's an emergency, standard practice is for all passengers to clear the decks and report to their cabins for lockdown. I think the best chance we have will be to tamper with the life support sensors. Manipulate a few controls and you can fool the monitoring system into thinking there's a life support failure. And there you have your emergency.
Beleza.
This is one of Trident's premier starliners. That means it has the best of everything, including a triple redundancy life support system. They installed a backup for the backup. Luckily for us, it will still trip an emergency and everyone will have to return to their quarters.
Whatever it takes. He's talking about tampering with the only system keeping everyone on this ship alive.
Mas tem o backup do backup, ou você é burro o suficiente para não entender isso.
With the guests at the party. Just throw a few lousy switches and you're done. One more thing. If Chief Engineer Sundin gives you any trouble, tell him I'll erase that gambling debt he owes me. I prefer you use that as a last resort, but hey, what's the harm in losing a few credits when I'm on the brink of rejoining the fleet, right? Anyway, I better start packing. Things are getting hot around here, and won't be long before Trident figures out you had help. Go do something useful, okay?
Essa é a intenção.
So, what brings you aboard?
Lá.
There's some heavy security protecting this area, but judging from the fact that this is the life support control, it certainly makes sense.
Calls guest, right? Didn't expect to see you. Sorry to give you trouble. Oh, sorry that there. Oh, really? Well, that changes things quite a bit. Tell you what, I'm just going to step out for a bit. Maybe you can hold it. Whatever you do, don't break anything, or I'll be out of a job.
Se eu quebrar tudo, você morre, cara. Todo mundo morre. Então vamos lá.
It appears that we've definitely ruined the party. Everyone's gone.
Aí.
Our security team would appreciate if you please.
Ah, coleguinha.
I was wondering if you were the cause of the ship-wide emergency. It's time you stop playing games and tell me why you're here. You're working for Ikande's little anti-pirating outfit? So what? And even if I suddenly decided to stay loyal to the old UC, why would I possibly want... I don't know where you got that information from, But it lines up with all the troubles I've been having getting my cut from that asshole. That means my money's already gone. And Dombrovsky, I'd love to see the bastard fly. But if I give you that information,
Ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
Dombrovsky had the authorization to wipe out records on Galbank's system without raising any red flags. I let Claudia talk me into that. She said she had him wrapped around her finger. Apparently, she was wrong. Oh, I've got everything you're gonna need. This is one. We're talking a slate loaded with dates, account numbers, ID scans, even an audio recording. It was my little insurance policy in case the shit hit the fan. There's a solid enough... At least I walk away with something. Here, with this slate and this recording to tie it all together, you'll be able to nail his ass to the wall. Just remember that you promised to leave me out of it.
Okay.
You better tell Dombrovsky to run, because if you don't kill him, I will.
Nada, eu vou matar o Dombrovsky. Não, vou não.
There's no cause for alarm.
Tem por que matar o cara. Por via das dúvidas.
Well. You must be the one who's been accosting Claudia. I'm uncertain what you hope to accomplish here, but it appears...
To your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
Au contraire, my misguided friend. First, it's clear that you've obtained insider knowledge of my arrangement to defraud Galbank. The means and the method, perhaps, but not the motive. And second, I'm going to hypothesize that my compatriots are despondent regarding their share and have assisted you with this endeavor. Since we're speaking and I'm not at the reporting end of a bullet, this leads me to conclude that you desire something personal from me. I pride myself on having an intensely thorough education, though I'd hardly call myself a professor. Though I'm sure that your compliment also meant you were having trouble understanding what I've been saying. In blunt
Como? Você só quer que eu faça alguma coisa para você me dar informação.
Materials about me in your possession. The only thing I have to offer in return are my Galbank credentials. I assume that's what you've been angling for all along?
No.
Oh, do get on with this. There's only so long I can stand being in the presence of this pig.
All passengers, may I have your
Well, I'm surprised you even posed that question at all. The answer is quite obvious. The last thing I wanted to at this point is call attention to myself.
until you receive further instructions.
Oh, it was actually a rather easy deduction to make. It's the only thing of significant value that I still have in my possession. It appears we've reached an accord. Wait, I'm sorry. Let me simplify that for you. It sounds like we have a deal. Oh, of course, I trust you'll understand if I ask for us to avoid any further contact. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to formulate how I'm going to utterly ruin two very annoying businesses.
Yeah, what is it?
Eu tenho alguma arma corpo a corpo aqui? Eu não posso atirar, eu posso bater. Esse aqui eu tô inclinado a cometer homicídio. Eu acho que eu vi uma arma corpo a corpo na cabine daquele maluco.
The Siren of the Stars is now in emergency status.
Não.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency.
Nossa.
Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive
Vai
further
ficar vivo.
instructions.
Preguiça.
Well, looks like everything worked out, just like we planned. I wish you hadn't blown away the gambling debt that Sandine owed me. You got the job done. I'm glad you feel that way. Just remember to tell Delgado how much I pitched in to help.
Claro.
You know, I'm still wondering exactly what you needed those credentials. So he told you to keep it from me. I wouldn't want you to risk your position with the fleet like I did, so I'll just... Anyway, I suppose there's nothing stopping me from rejoining the fleet now. It's been long. I owe you one. Nonsense. If there's one universal constant you can depend on, it's that Yevgeny. Well, I suppose this is where we part company. Hopefully the next time we meet will be...
Ok, vamos pra Nova Atlântida. Tá, conheço. Você já tá aqui? Foi mais rápido que eu? Caraca! Mas o que temos aqui? Um monte de nada? Foi uma planta, Sarah.
Something you need? I do. You must have read my mind.
É uma planta!
Bye-bye.
É uma planta.
A face I never mind seeing. What can I do for you?
Assim, se vocês não ficassem no meu caminho, já seria um avanço. Pronto. Preciso guardar meus recursos no assentamento. Tô com um monte de recurso aqui. Agora dá pra ir direto pra Nova Atlântida? Agora dá. Aí, ó, pra galera que tá assistindo, quando vocês chegarem aqui em Nova Atlântida novamente, venham por essa direção aqui pra vocês verem se tem um certo NPC por aqui. Essa subidinha na rampa, aí vira um pouquinho na esquerda, vai ter uma escada. Só subir essa escada. Aí virando à esquerda, tem esse NPC aqui, ó. Caçador. Vocês veem se ele tá aqui pra vocês. Aí tenta falar com ele. NPC aqui, ó, muito bravo. Aí tenta falar com ele. Tá bom, vamos falar.
Hey there, new guy. Hope life is treating you well. The ways of New Atlantis. Yes, I'm still missing my ingredients. I can only hope you are bringing up this deep. Oh my gosh, you will? Wow. Not that this is criminal. First of all, I can't even tell you how. Second, I'm obviously not Yeah, this is hardly a life or death situation. Catch you later.
Gente, o que eu fiz pra... Ah, tá. Mostrar apenas indicadores ativos. Por isso que eu tava fazendo merda aqui. Procurar meu personagem aqui, que eu tô na merda. E trocar minha roupa, que isso aqui tá horrível. O personagem tá com... E agora isso. Curado estou. Calbank é distrito comercial.
Problem?
E vamos.
Can you imagine how many credits flow through this place? Figuratively, of course.
Eu não consigo imaginar, não.
Hello. Welcome to the... the Galbank Archives. May I see your credentials, please? Just one moment while I verify. Oh, yes, Mr. Dombrowski. Welcome, sir. Give me a moment to log your visit and then... Me? No. Look, this is my first day on the job. Just cut me some slack, okay? Everything checks out. Give me a moment to log your visit. There we go. Have one.
Bem suspeito isso aí, hein? Ah, sabia. Mas era óbvio. Ao menos tá tendo um pouquinho de ação, já tava na hora. coleguinha aqui, resistente, hein? Vai correr com o tiro na bunda mesmo? Fica ser humilhado, hein? Essa pistola aqui de feixe de partícula. Putz, é rajada. Acho que dá pra trocar.
I'm sure they had something we can use.
E onde que foi perdida? Ok, o último local planetário é conhecido Bannock 4. Eu sei que tenho que ir para Bannock 4 agora. Eu vou atualizar essa aqui. E voltar para a chave. Achar uma bancada de arma para ver se eu consigo ajeitar essa pistola de feixe de partícula.
Solid docking job there. Nice work.
Olha, bonitinha a pistola, hein? Poxa. O que é que tem bancada de
You want
arma?
to kick back? Avoid the last Nova. Bog's in a funk that killed any mood.
Next time you see Bog, tell him to lighten up.
E
Guy's got a real talk.
M alto. Putz, eu preciso de modo de armação. E cadê a bancada de pesquisa, hein? Em algum lugar tem que estar. Aqui?
I heard Iswa's sister is some hardcore mercenary. I wouldn't get on her bad side.
Cabo Coronha. Cadê aquele itemzinho que a gente usa pra diminuir a quantidade de coisa que eu tenho que gastar pra pesquisar? E aí. Várias pesquisas. É uma pessoa esperta. Agora eu preciso de mods. quanto que falta pra poder desbloquear a skill de arma. Tem que criar 5 mods de arma. Vou criar mais 2. Vou aumentar isso aqui.
Hey,
Mais um mod
my guns
agora.
could use a bit of work too.
Laser. Que não vai adiantar. E aqui? Laser. Esse aqui eu não tenho como. Carregador e bateria. A maioria tá ótimo. Mod interno. Armação deveria ser M.
We call UCC staff sharks, but to the fleet, they are just bait.
Brilho. Ah, não tem titânio. Ok.
I am looking to start something, cause I'll finish it.
Vou criar isso aqui só pra poder ganhar o suficiente pra skill.
I hope Bug has something strong enough to knock me out.
Vamos vender.
No price is too high. I'll only the...
Vender essa aqui. Acho que só isso mesmo.
I'm here if you need me.
You don't make it
Tá
in
vendendo
this
o quê?
life without a good well, everyone always.
Ok, vamos comprar.
Hey, if you want to, I carry most occasional. Just don't. And you want me to just take your a little advice? You bleed for the
Tá bom, mano.
Anyone
Deixa eu ver o que
says
você tá
otherwise.
vendendo.
Well, most people just
Realmente?
electro.
Olha, tá vendendo uma AK. É nada muito interessante. Doideira, hein? Tudo
Alright,
pra nada.
see you around.
You might find a deal or two here. If you can overlook the spatters of blood covering all the stolen goods, of course.
As long as you put the fleet first, we won't have any problems.
Claro, coloco a frota à frente de tudo. Eu sou muito leal aos piratas. Muito leal. Uau! Já que eu tenho que ir.
We may not have official security.
She barely listens to Neva.
I don't know about you, but I think the welcome sign really lends itself to the alluring charm of the star station.
Ok.
Your buddy Rokov is aboard the key. Told me everything that happened.
Yeah, he won't shut up about you. Keeps going on and on. Yeah, that be...
All right, neighbor, you've made... Well, since you're vouching for Rokov... All right, now that is out of the way, we can... Speaking of which, let me see that data you copied. Ah, so the Galbank transport went down over Bannock 4.
Hey.
Bannock. Why does that sound familiar? Neva?
Yeah, keep your panties on. I'm looking it up. And... damn it. Bannock 4 is an EM-class gas giant. We can't even get a ship near the thing without...
EM class? Impossible. There isn't a ship in operation that can navigate that type of interference.
Yeah, sure. We'll just wrap your ship in a ton of copper and launch you right in there.
Both of you shut up and think for a second. I'm sure Creeks hit the same roadblock. All we need to do is figure out how he got around it.
This sounds like a goddamn waste of...
That's the spirit, Rook. That is the essence of the Crimson Fleet that has been slipping away lately. Neighbor, the Galbank data says the transport had a CBR-27 transponder. Can we track that kind of thing? Pinpoint its exact location?
That transponder is military grade. We're talking ultra-bit encryption, constantly reshuffling frequencies. We don't have shit like that laying around. But before you get that pissy look on your face, I heard that the UC's been working on a ship signal decryption. We grab that little beauty, and we'll be able to track anything.
All right, here is the plan, so shut up. Rook, I want you and Neva to put your heads together and get us that comm spike. I don't care if it's mounted at the top of mast. In the meantime, I'm going to find out more about this EM-class gas giant problem. And I think I know just who to ask.
Give me a little time to crunch the numbers on the comm spike with Jazz, and I'll point us in the right direction. Best we can. What?
All right, that is enough. We are in arm's reach of Crix's legacy, and I don't have time to deal with this kind of bullshit. Now, both of you, get the hell out of here and get to work.
All right, let's get this over with. Follow me.
What can I help you with?
I like my weapons like I like my coffee. Scalding.
Esse humor, hein? Queria saber quem é o informante aqui.
Better get a move on before Dale sees you slacking. Thanks for making me look good. I would have had to kill you otherwise.
O que você tá fazendo, moleque? Não tem que te seguir, não? Parou por quê? Essa munição dando bobeira aqui?
Every captain here's armed their stripes, bleeding for the fleet.
If you need credits, hit up the mission boards at the core.
All right, let's get right to it. Did you get the Earth Savior Award? Or I'm not gonna be very disappointed.
Aqui, ó.
Well, look at that. You followed my direct. Of course, it would have been more money if you hadn't blabbed about the damn thing to roll call. But that's on. Anyway, here's your cash. Keep. All right, Fleet. We've all got work to do, so let's get to it.
Need a drink? Bog and the last Nova will be more than happy to take your credits.
Legal, eles têm pão. Acabou? Tá na hora de relatar progresso da missão. Vamos lá, e Cândido. Quando é que vocês vão me dar algum tipo de recompensa, hein?
Lack of love.
Não tô vendo nada até agora, não. Menos de 5 segundos. Intervalo para 2 loading.
Hey. Nice work on this.
So I heard there was a bit of excitement on the Siren of the Stars.
Get the folks at Mast to shift resources.
Nice work. Any specific evidence you picked up regarding criminal activity?
If the evidence pans out, you can visit those alleged criminals in our brig the next time you stop by the Vigilance. But for now, what do you have on Delgado and his...
Yes, and I heard there were no casualties. Excellent work.
Except for the eclectic hit squad that you took down at the archives. You've taken care of that mess, by the way.
Speaking of which, I assume you copied the information from the Galbank's computers. Let me see what you got. So the legacy went down at Bannock 4. Bannock 4. Why does that sound familiar, Toft?
Bannock 4 is an EM-class gas giant, sir. There isn't a ship in the fleet that could safely get near that type of world. It sounds like you have I think his gospel's gone straight to your head. Maybe we made a mistake choosing you for this assignment.
Não, pô. Tô falando o que tá acontecendo.
Even if Delgado has an immediate solution to the EM problem, there's still the matter of tracing the legacy's transponder signal. Of course I am. We don't really have a choice in the matter. There are no shortcuts. The route you're taking to secure Crix's legacy for the Crimson Fleet is the only one at our disposal. If you suddenly change your behavior, they'll know something's wrong. I realize it's difficult, but I urge you to stay the course for now. In the meantime, we'll formulate a plan to ensure the Crimson Fleet doesn't... They have information about the comm spike? Damn it.
I'm afraid I'm not familiar with that device, sir.
No, you shouldn't be familiar with it. It's a highly classified project. It's an advanced signal decryption and tracking device that the UC Navy's been working on for years. How the hell did the Crimson Fleet find out about that?
There must be an information leak somewhere, sir. It's the only thing that makes sense. I'll see what I can find out.
Fine. You keep playing along and go after the comm spike. Lieutenant Toft and I will see what we can find. I don't see the point. The Crimson Fleet apparently has a pipeline of information flowing from somewhere within the UC military. Any attempt to move the comm spike would be a waste of time. We need to play this close to the vest. My superiors are stubborn. They aren't going to authorize an attack on the key based on my flights of fancy, I've been told. We need more evidence that all the Crimson Fleet's plans will result in them actually getting their hands on this fabled cache of credits. Perfect. Just stick with the plan and we'll see who gets to Crix's legacy first.
This mission is going to... The commander appreciates the sacrifice. Good. The more you find, the stronger... It's amazing that all this romantic nonsense about Crix's legacy really just amounts to a rumor Jasper Crix picked up in jail. It just goes to show you how a tiny rumor can snowball into a full-blown fairy tale. That it? Are you kidding me? Dombrowski was already making a 6-figure salary, and yet he couldn't resist starting an embezzlement scheme. It makes me sick. It's gonna be an absolute pleasure to throw his butt in prison. Have any more? Understood. Keep searching and you're bound to find more. We'll provide you with information, but any inventory or ship services, it's best you get from the fleet. It'll help you maintain your cover and also give you an idea of how the fleet's operation works. We'll be here if you need us.
Excuse me.
Mas eu não tô atrapalhando você. Falar com a Neiva.
Airlock integrity looks good.
Ia me teleportar direto pra dentro da chave, mas não, né? Fiz demais isso.
Need something?
Ok, vamos lá.
All right, Jazz. What do you got?
According to the latest, the comm spike is being developed at UC Star Station SY-920. Location undisclosed.
Fantastic. So how do we disclose it?
We could lean on your smuggling contact. Call in that favor. You know who I mean.
Our friend on Jimson. Nice one, Jazz. I'll make the arrangements. All right, Rook. Next stop, New Atlantis. Your connection is Juan Dayu. She's got most of the premium UC smuggling routes locked down tight. If you don't piss her off, she should be able to sneak you past SY-926.
Just remember to count your fingers after you shake hands with her.
Don't worry. We know how to deal with her type.
Gente. Mulher assim, do nada me dando informação de suborno, quem tá operando lá dentro, ok, né?
I sure hope so. Because she might be our only crack at finding a decent decryption device. Once Juan gets you past the guard dogs, it's gonna be on you to locate the comm spike. According to the data we have, it's in the prototype phase, meaning there should only be a single device aboard the station.
Basically, you break it, you bought it.
You'd better. For your sake. Oh, and one more thing. SY-920 is a UC military installation. That means it's guarded by hell. If you intend to turn the place into a shooting gallery, you might want to be sure... Perfect. That's what I like to hear. Okay, so I'm gonna arrange a meeting with Juan at Kay's place in the well. In the meantime, I'll make sure Jazz comes up with a solution to the electromagnetic atmosphere problem at Bannock 4.
Okay, you'll make sure. More like get drunk while Jazz does all the hard work. Typical.
Privileges of rank, my darling. We'll discuss it a little later. And you, get the hell out of here. And don't come back without that comm spike in your cargo bay.
Ok.
Good luck.
Vamos roubar os caras. Era pra eu estar defendendo. O cara morto aqui é muito bom, velho. Cara, por favor, me diz que equipamento você
Have
tem.
something for?
Eu vou catar isso tudo e vou te deixar com uma pistolinha de bosta. Não, pensando bem, eu vou te deixar com lança-granada. Vai ficar com lança-granada aí. Arma, coisa mesmo. 40mm XPL. Área, munição. Eu tenho essa munição? Tenho, né? Vou deixar a Sarah de lança-granada.
Until later. All crew accounted for. We're ready to depart.
Ok. Mas acho que você vai ficar aqui dessa vez, Sarah. Essa operação requer mais furtividade. Cadê a Andreja? Tá na nave? Mulher é tão furtiva que eu não consigo nem achar ela. Dentro da minha própria nave. Ah, tá. Óbvio, todo mundo brotou.
Eager to help, if I can.
Ok.
I have sharpened the blade for this very occasion. Just in case we need it.
Good luck, Andreja. If the concept of luck is something that you believe in, of course.
Luck will not be necessary, but thank you just the same.
Ok, que equipamento você tá usando
I'm
aí?
glad to see you. Did you need me to carry something for you?
Ok. Eu vou pegar isso aqui. Não. Gente, você tá com um monte de coisa. Parece que eu preciso vender algumas coisas, hein?
It is always a pleasure.
Passar em Aquila primeiro pra poder descarregar um pouquinho a quantidade de item que eu tô aqui pra vender. É, gente. Não. Ei, né? Tudo certo? Vamos vender. Nossa, 5.000 conto, minigun.
I want to do your business quick. I get all kinds of need. Feel free to look around.
Não. Assim você me complica, velho. Ah, vender esse dentro um pouco mesmo.
Outlaws, Ashta, bandits in the Shaw gang.
Quanto de dinheiro você
I don't do
tem?
payment plans. Don't make me regret.
4.500. Coisa não.
Hello, excellent to see you. It is pleasing to speak with you. A good team always.
E... pegar essas duas aqui e vender. É o que dá.
We will speak again soon, I hope.
You ask me? Travel? Just so you know.
Não dá pra vender coisa assim pra ela, só arma.
And just what is on your... What have you got for me?
Arma. A arma que eu vou vender pra essa mulher aqui. Cuidado, hein? Vamos ver o que tá.
May the serpent guard you.
Sure, Laredo, me. I'm sure I got one.
Vai. Deixa eu ver quem mais tem como. Se não me engano, o Laredo é pra cá. Ou pra cá. Pra cá, Laredo.
Hey, no funny stuff with that boost pack.
É, aqui.
UC can't be that bad, can it?
I'm pleased you chose to... Here's what I haven't...
E 5.000 conto que você tem aí? 1.500? Não me interessa, hein? Vamos ver o que você tem aí. Caraca! É um revólver?
So we had to clean up the graffiti on the range again. You keep everything. Talk to Miss Land. Miss Land's just here for
Só com ela que dá pra vender. Ah.
I need some place to put the prototypes at their pace.
Talvez aqui dê pra vender arma. Tem aqui que compra?
We got to pay Russia anything?
Gente.
I think I got as long as brother-in-law just got herself. She don't mind.
That's awfully kind of her.
Mrs. Lance is a killer through and through. Nice grouping on that last one.
Mais alguma loja pra cá, talvez? Eu não vou ajudar. Vou ajudar a criancinha agora não. Esquece. Onde mais eu posso vender alguma coisa aqui? É um residencial que parece. Que poder errado.
Be careful if you run into those eclectic jerks.
Can you even read Jim's inventory?
Queria que fosse que nem Fallout eu pudesse desconstruir as armas para pegar recursos.
Could I get the digital copy of the things I buy here?
No.
Why not?
É, parece que eu vou ter que esperar algumas horas para poder vender mais. Mas vendo aqui como já tá no finalzinho, acho que é um ótimo momento para poder encerrar. E, galera, muito obrigado por ter ficado até aqui. Foi uma live bem mais tranquila, muito mais diálogo hoje. Teve um tiroteio só, infelizmente. Mas é isso aí, progredindo na situação de o que eu vou fazer para poder eliminar a Frota Escarlate e acabar com ela por dentro. Mas é isso aí. Agradeço a sua